Hey guys, it is Friday night and I just finished putting Grace together and I'm so super excited to show you guys what she looks like. Let me tell you, it has been a long week waiting to put her together. Her head arrived on, I think it was Tuesday, or maybe it was even Monday. I can't remember. It was Monday or Tuesday. No, it was Tuesday. Yeah, it was definitely Tuesday. Because I was hoping she was going to come on Monday when I was home, but it didn't happen. So anyways, her head came on Tuesday, but I was still in the process of baking her limbs because I wanted to matte varnish them. So I actually used Precious Little Baby Dust's dewy skin to matte varnish. I find it works really well. And it still gives the skin a little bit of a sheen but not too much shine. So it's like a very natural kind of glow. But anyways, because her limbs are so big, only three of the limbs could really fit in the oven, and I had to do one at a time. And then, so for a while, I was actually baking both of her legs in our normal oven because that's the only place it would fit. But then I figured out how to fit her more bent leg into the not the New Wave oven. I have what's the name of my Flavo Wave oven. But yeah, so it took a lot of bakes in the regular oven because I think, you know, the Flavo Wave oven is smaller, so the heat gets to it better. The temperature is more regulated, but in the oven I kept having to adjust the temperature and all this stuff. So it was really frustrating because it was taking a long time to set the legs. And so anyways, I just had to keep baking and baking, and the legs had, like, they were getting chalky looking, which of course I know that the chalkiness comes from not being set properly. So I had to keep baking until the chalkiness went away, and I even had to end up using my heat gun to spot, like, do those little chalky spots. Anyways, I've been baking her pretty much like all day. Plus her nails, her sealer on her nails needed to be touched up, and also the satin varnish that I had used on her lips was starting to peel off. So when I peeled all of that off, it took off some of her lip color. So so yesterday I had to repaint her lips. And then today I put a heat set satin varnish on them. So they're not as shiny as they used to be, which I kind of like. It's more of a natural color. And then of course I had to put her eyes in, which her eyes were a pain in the butt to put in because I've never done full round glass eyes before. I've only worked with flat backs. So that was a learning curve, but I got them in. Her new eyes are gorgeous. And so yeah, so anyways, I finally got her baked and everything, put her eyelashes on, let them dry while I was watching Grey's Anatomy, and as soon as Grey's Anatomy was done, that was it. I started putting her together. So without further ado, here is the new and improved Grace. And I'll let you guys see and get your opinions, but here she is. Here is the new Grace. I am in love. And funny enough, I had planned to trim her hair just a wee bit so that it was setting, you know, about like that where Grace's hair, like where her old hair used to sit. And I was also thinking of trimming up her bangs a little bit, because if you remember her old hair, like her bangs kind of went up a bit, but I think it was because they were kind of curled under and swept to the side. Same with her hair. It wasn't so straight, her old hair. It kind of curled under. I used to do that with the hair straightener. Now, I know that I can do that because it's human hair, but I want to get your guys' opinion first. Should I trim the bangs, or should I maybe try curling them under a little bit first? Should I leave her hair this length, or should I try to curl it under a little bit to see if that looks better? And then if not, I could cut it a little bit. What do you guys think? Obviously her hair is a lot thicker than it was, but I love it. It's still a little bit damp because I sprayed some water and conditioner mixture in there. But here she is up close. Here are her new eyes and her repainted lips. And also I shaded inside of her mouth because I realized that I never did that originally with her. But her eyes are so realistic. The lighting is not the greatest right now to show her true eye color, but her eyes are a beautiful shade of blue with like little flecks of green. They just look so realistic compared to her old eyes. So if I can, I'm gonna like try to do like this, and I'll put a picture here, like a split screen kind of thing, of what she used to look like, so you guys can kind of get the feel for it. Also, I put her on the new body, which was, this is the body she had originally come with, which I then replaced with a doe suede body that was a peach color and had jointed arms. And after a while, I kind of got tired of the jointed arms because I couldn't pose her. Like, her arms would just fall down. But now her arms can pose, which I really like. And her head is still kind of floppy. I stuffed her a little bit more than I used to have her stuffed because I really wanted to try and get her to sit up. I'm still debating whether or not I want to try putting that stabilizer that I have stored away, that you would put part of it in the body and part of it in the head, and then it wouldn't make her head as floppy. But I think I kind of like it floppy because I can pose her, like, you know, in different ways, looking in different ways, and looking up, looking down, that kind of stuff. So I think I'm going to leave it like that. So yeah, she's just in a diaper right now so that I can give you the overall view of her new body, which I'm going to have to sign her butt because I had her old body signed with my signature. But here are her limbs. You can totally see how they are not shiny like they once were. She was super, super shiny, and now she's got a really nice tone. I'm hoping that I set the dewy skin varnish properly. I mean, I baked it so many times, and it looks okay, but there's still some little spots here and there that for some reason I'm thinking still kind of look chalky on her foot and stuff. Like it looks kind of whiter than I remember. I don't know if it's just me or but I mean, I kept baking it and using the heat gun, and that's the best that I could do. So I don't know. I mean, I guess worst comes to worst. If it's not set properly, it'll start to rub off and she'll start to get shiny. But so we'll have to see what happens with that. But so far, so good. And I just think she looks so beautiful. I just am in awe of this hair. I'll bring you up close. Look at this rooting job. It's incredible. Her old hair was so thin, and it didn't look like this. Like, you could see a lot of her scalp with the old hair, and on top of that, it wasn't like this where it looked like real hair growing out of her scalp. It had what I like to call fish hooks, where it was almost like the rooter had tried to root the ends of the hair into the head, but didn't fully put it in. And what happened was the hair bent over, and so part of the bent part was sticking out. So she had like all these short little hairs sticking out and then the long hair, if that makes any sense. I'm sure that you reborn artists out there that root will get what I'm saying. But this is like perfection. It's amazing. There's no little fish hooks, as I call them. It just looks like real hair. And I don't know how she did it, because how she was saying that the old rooter had put huge holes in her head. I don't see huge holes anywhere. So whatever she did, she was able to cover it up. And honestly, like, the hair looks like one hair per follicle, which is not what I expected, because she was saying how, like, she had to root back in the old holes. So I just thought, you know, it might be a little pluggy or something, but it's not. It's super fine. It's amazing. So the rooter is Bonnie Kephart, and you can find her on Facebook, and she does custom rooting. So if anyone wants rooting, she's incredible, as you can see. So yeah, I'm just amazed. And you can see her brand new eyelashes. They're super pretty. This one gave me a heck of a time to put on, but I got it, and they just look so pretty on her. So yeah, anyways, that is her without her shine, with her new body and her touched up lips and her beautiful new eyes and eyelashes and hair, and she's a new girl. So welcome back, Grace, and please let me know in the comments below what you think. Should I trim her hair a little bit more so it more closely resembles her old hairstyle? Should I maybe try curling it before I decide to cut it? Like, just not curl it, but just like bring it under so it's not as straight. Same with her bangs, so they're not as straight. Or should I trim her bangs a little bit? What do you guys think? I need opinions, but right now I'm just so excited to have her back. I don't really want to do anything more with her right now. I just want to dress her up and enjoy her. So yeah, I think I'm gonna put her in some pajamas and just enjoy her, and then probably tomorrow I will put her in a fall outfit, and then we'll do outfit of the day for all of the babies in their fall outfits. So I guess I'll put her in her pajamas so that you can actually see her without her body showing, and we'll be back to say goodbye. Okay guys, here she is in her monkey pajamas. I thought I would put the blue ones on so it would help bring out the blue in her eyes. She just looks incredible. I'm in awe right now. Look at her. Oh my gosh. And her little toes. Oh man, I am just in awe. I really feel like I should have gone with this hair color choice from the very beginning. I feel like the hair that she had was white, like an old lady. And I think it washed her out. But this color, the lighting's not the greatest to show it, but this color hair, to me, it really like brings out her skin tone. And it just, I don't know, it makes her look like, I don't know, like her skin tones are more rich. Like they just, I don't know, like it just brings them out more. Ugh, the color is just not coming in properly. But hopefully at some point over the weekend or maybe even on Monday, I can take her outside and get like really good shots of her details. But yeah, I just really feel like this color hair has this nice golden color to it, but it's still fair. Like it's not super, super blonde. I just think it's the perfect color for her. It just really brings out her skin tones. So anyways, we are going to hang out in our PJs. I just love these pajamas on her. This is the first time she gets to wear them, actually. So I'm glad to see that things still fit her the same. I wasn't sure, like I was kind of worried that this body was a little bit bigger than her old one, but I don't think it is actually. I think it's the same size. So, and what'll be nice is because it doesn't have the jointed arms anymore, I think sleeveless things will look better on her because it'll be kind of, I think you won't see the cloth as much because with the joints, I think the joints added extra cloth on the arm or on the shoulder. So, and then because it's a white body, you know, it'll kind of probably look like a tank top or a t-shirt underneath or something. So, anywho, guys, this is the new and improved Grace. I hope you guys like her as much as I do. I just think I don't know. I can't say it enough how in awe I am, and I just think she looks stunning now. I'm just like, I just can't stop looking at her. This is just amazing. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video and helping me welcome Grace back home. I'm so glad to have her back. Definitely worth the wait. So yeah, I'm so glad I did this finally. It's been a long time coming. I've been wanting to do this for at least a year or more. It was just a matter of finding that rooter, and you know what? That's one of the amazing things about going to the doll show. If I had not gone to the doll show this year, I would never have found out about Bonnie and her rooting. Because it was a lady, Bev, who I was hanging out with in the hotel lobby, who had her toddler doll and had this amazingly rooted human hair. And she told me who rooted her, and the rest is history. So if I hadn't have gone, I wouldn't have known where to go to get such gorgeous rooting done at such a reasonable price too. So yeah, I'm so thankful that I went to the show because look at her. All right, guys. Anyways, that is it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Bye.